Good afternoon. Good afternoon! Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for that very kind introduction, Luke. My name is Tiggy Entwhistle, and it is my pleasure to be here tonight, representing the North Heatherton chapter of CASL. I would like to start by saying that it is a privilege and a pleasure to be here. Membership of this society has provided me with a sense of belonging, and the informal atmosphere of sharing information and pleasant interaction has meant much to me over the past, personally trying, 12 months. Those of you from North Heatherton know that I am a comparative newcomer to the world of succulents. But I'm sure you'd agree, without wishing to blow my own trumpet at all, that I have made up for lost time with the dedication and passion I have applied to this remarkable plant. Toot toot! I don't think it's any secret to many of my North Heatherton cohort that I have had an apus horribilis, to quote our admired patron. And in the midst of my personal troubles, of which quite a few of you are aware, I can only stress that my cacti have played an essential part in holding me together. I was not, in fact, going to make mention of this, but for Marjorie Venables, many of you know Marjorie, who took me aside when I was asked to speak today and said, "Tiggy, if you want to do justice to our beloved friend the cactus, how better to show its significance than to tell the good people the way in which it has pulled you through the relentless pain of your existence." Of course, many people might say, why cacti? Why cacti? Good question! Around the world in 4 centuries, people have been asking just what it is about the succulents that draws people in. These plants have many useful applications as food and medicine. And primitive societies even use their fibers for the construction of rope, bedding, and clothes. But the usefulness of cacti is only half the story. They are a life-affirming ingredient in the melting pot of environmental splendor. We regard the cactus as a plant which struggles to survive in a hostile environment, and it is this notion of proud, undaunted struggle which enhances its appeal. It refuses to give in. It simply refuses to bow to circumstance, and it is this resoluteness which makes many of us proud to say, "I love cacti!" And I don't believe it is too far-fetched to say that my cacti love me. When all that happened, I could feel the companionship of the cactus flooding over me. There are very few cactophiles who do not see their succulents as members of a valued extended family. The cactus is not for instance, like a rose. It is not like a begonia or a daisy, lovely as they are. The most endearing aspect of the cactus is the deceptiveness of its attraction. And this is where it is important to counteract the many myths about cacti. Despite popular belief, their spines are not poisonous, and the common assumption that they flower only once every 7 years is completely untrue. I can flower again and again and again. He didn't believe me. He didn't think we could recapture, but the point is he wouldn't even... During the cooler months, when days of full sun, fine mist of water will help to avoid the unpleasant shriveling of mature plants. Do you see? Do you see? A fine mist is all it takes. Is that too much to ask? Harry, is it too much to ask for a mist of love, of sweetness, a faint spray of compassion or something? Something. We're not talking about fancy schmancy orchids here, or big bossy show-offy lilies, or passive-aggressive camellias. Not at all. Not at all. It's not like they whine. It's not like they sit there on the windowsill saying, please, please, look at me, think of me, touch me, flatter me, love me. No. No. They sit quietly. They watch game shows and crochet and bake and occasionally tidy up and try to show a degree of compassion and affection to those around them, and keep themselves nice with exercise videos and read the odd romance novel and occasionally talk to friends on the phone. That's what they do. That's what they do. And it's too much. It's too much to honor that. To feel something. Anything. For that. It's not like I don't do anything. I cared for you. And all the time you were planning an escape. You and, oh, don't pretend. I've seen her with a midriff and a pierced belly button. We've all seen her. Young Mary O'Donnell was putting up posters for the school talent show outside of Harvester when she told Vera McTerry, who told Marjorie Venables, who told me that you and some flimmertigibbet were looking very cozy over the salad bar. What do you suppose is going to happen when she comes to see the real you, Harry? Not the Harry that pays for the Chinese. I found the bill with a fortune cookie all crumpled up in your sports jacket. A wise man seizes the moment. When she meets the Harry that gets a rash at any public event, the Harry that gets a rash at any public event, the Harry with tinea, as if a fat, balding, 35-year-old, lactose-intolerant, fair infringement officer is going to set anyone on fire. You're going to come completely unstuck and you're going to die alone, undiscovered for weeks! In a caravan! At the commencement of the 19th century, private collectors competed for rare breeds and possessed many of the largest collections in Europe. But after some time, the fascination with these plants diminished. The fascination diminished. Okay, it diminished. Okay, all right, fair enough. But it's not like anything stays the same. No one expects it to be like it was at the start forever. It starts as a passion. It starts with something dangerous. And then the danger starts to fade. Something else takes its place. Something tender and fine and hardy. Something ancient and resonant and sweet. And all the headiness, the deep, dizzy enchantment becomes something of a higher order. And that's when people become lovers. Become true lovers. When their feet touch the ground and they know they've brought some of the madness back to earth. I I always knew I was lucky to have you. Felt as if the fact you wanted me taught me I was better than I imagined. Your plants made me feel lovely. Your hands on my skin made me feel lit from within like a lamp switching on. And in the midst of a world gone to pieces, with planes in towers and suicide bombers and ordinary acts of plain unkindness and selfishness and unfriendliness and sadness and misery and loss all around. There we were. There we were. Core. Tiny, beating heart of ordinary happiness. And goodwill. And hope. Hope. Harry! Harry! Harry, come back! Great care must be used when the decision is made to replant a cactus. Consideration must be paid to the existing ball of roots, and damage avoided at all costs. That said, dead or diseased roots should be hacked off with a sharp instrument. The thing is that it will furnish the cactus with a chance to, it will furnish the cactus with a very real chance to